Hey, everybody out there in comic book land. Thoughts just blazing through my mind right now. Why the fuck is manga beating us? Why are they beating us? I want to know. I want to know the answers. So I'm going to try to come up with these answers right now, just thinking on this in front of you guys. Maybe you could help guide me. Give me some comments why you think manga is beating the USA, the inventors of this comic books glory and shit. We invented those superheroes. We invented that stuff, but Japan is inventing fun, interesting, kind of more far out things that okay, well, let's start with the basics. One, let's get into this. They more adherence to good story. I would two two higher standards. If you suck, you are not published. 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 Biatch. You hear me out there? We got to be honest with ourselves. If we're going to beat manga ever, if America's going to come up with the next cool thing that makes the Japanese go, hey, what's that over there? I want that. What's that? I need that. I want to read that. What's that? Something that makes the manga people go, oh shit, he did that. You know what I mean? We need the next iconic hero or anti-hero. Who knows, right? We need the next characters that we care about. That's really what it boils down to, my friends. So higher standards. If you suck, you are not published. Yes. Best idea wins over. What do you guys think? Let's see. They have higher standards than us, more adherence to good story. So more original characters in more far out situations that are entertaining. I need to obviously put this one in. No social justice shit. Justice bullshit. Are you sick of it? I mean, our whole country just watched social justice get California burned down. I won't save it for now. It's fucking crazy. Okay. People are like, it wasn't social justice. Okay. Guys, we saw who was making decisions that made them not prepared for this. And it wasn't no white straight male. All right. It was the fat lesbian brigade. They were all named Christina, Christine, Christania, Christy Gotti, Christy K, Christy fucking demonic. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hope you're cool with me letting that out. Kind of like Bob Ross until I turn into crazy German maniac. I'm pissed off. Why the fuck is manga beating us? There's no social justice. Bullshit. Good. What else? What else can we do here? Their art comes out faster, and yet in many cases, not all, but many cases, is better or serviceable. Is better than us. Then we just have to say the hard truth. In many cases, it's better than us. So more efficient, fast way of storytelling. Black and white, right? It's black and white on paper, on cheap paper, big tomes, many stories for your money. What else we got? Their editors are the real deal and obsessed with being the guy who put out that one epic title. Our editors are yes men. Yes men. Next big thing. What do you think about that? Huh? Their editors are the real deal and obsessed with being the guy who put out that one epic title. I shouldn't say epic title, that'll confuse you fuckers. We'll say that one mega hit. Right? Yeah. I'm sure now hold up. I'm sure there are American editors out there who would love to be a part of that. But where are you? Where the hell are you? Just editing a bunch of fucking social justice bullshit. I don't know. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you at. I don't know what you're doing. This is weird. You should be here. I actually am working with a pretty damn good editor right now. Actually, on my best work yet, and it's coming together really well. I'm really happy with it. It's powerful, and maybe he could be the next big original character that everyone is into. They want to know about. They want to see his story. They want to figure him out. They want to see his ride to glory. It's a very vengeful ride. It's very dark, and it's very awesome. I can't wait to release that book. Okay, you ADD MFer, get back to it. What else do we have here? Um, Story starts at book one. Book one. No arcs to have to read up on or no arcs to have to read up on or side lore. Um, Stories feel fresh because they are new, while superheroes are the same characters over and over again. It's true. We need to be so let me do something. Okay, I'll save this. This is why manga beats us like a whore. It sucks. But I still like manga. I'm a regular reader of One Punch Man. What else am I reading lately? I've been reading manga by more obscure, like indie artist guys who are just coming up and just have like a free manga online here and there. And I read one called Phantom Limb, and it was fucking cool. it was it was good, and it was so good. It was so much better than any manga I've read in a long time. That I'm like, dude, this could possibly get made, into an animated series easily. And then I looked at the race of the person making it. And I'm like, no, they're not gonna. The Japanese are not gonna make this into an anime. It's not. It's this person. It doesn't matter if they draw the manga perfect. Doesn't matter if you're not in the Japanese. Like they're not publishing your shit. It doesn't happen. All this like there's a whole generation of white boys. I might have even been one of them, maybe like in the early 2000s, and then like maybe around 2010, we were like, that's a retarded dream. You're not going to get published by them. They're that's not the way their shit works for real. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. That's part of why they're beating us. There's no diversity. Oh shit. No diversity. What are we going to do? Diversity hiring has curbed the talent, the real talent, we'll say that, significantly and lowered wages. dramatically. We need like badass, really good workhorse writers again, like white male writers who are obsessed and like really good. And we need to well, basically, what I'm going to do, guys, this is not just going to be a stupid doom and gloom thing. And this isn't me praising manga as the best thing ever either, but they're outselling us and they dominate the story market. But then again, Europe is whooping our ass when it comes to art and story too. And they'll just do like a cowboy book. Well, what? Why is everyone reading a cowboy book? Because it's well done. That's fucking why. Because they know what they're doing. Because they know how to tell a fucking story that hooks you in and don't let go. Are you catching on to this shit yet? Are you listening? So what I want to do, like I said, I don't want this to be doom and gloom. So I'll go through all these and write what our response needs to be. Right, and some of these will be real easy. Like for no social justice bullshit, response will be no social justice bullshit. See? And then our books will be better already. See, this isn't so hard. It's not like it's easy to put that crap in. You have to race swap everyone you can, make everyone homoerotic for each other, and you have to do you have to have ladies sit down and talk over coffee. They're instantly friends and like each other. They're like, we're allies. We're allies against the men. And like, we're men reading this shit going, what the fuck is going on? Like, women dominate. They dominate publishing. They do. They run that shit. They do. Look it up. They dominate it. Okay. And they took over publishing. So, like, all the books are girly sci-fi shit where two gay vampire werewolf hybrid boys with perfect abs are fighting over the mid chick. Okay. You have to understand. I looked into the eye of the beast. You have to understand. I dated a chick in Chicago and she was like a nerdy and she'd like cosplay as hot bitches so she could be hotter for a day. And she was like, hey, I wrote a book. Do you want to read a chapter from it? I don't know why that is kind of what her voice was like, but not that tranny-ish. Okay. I'm not trying to diss on her that bad. Okay. She was cute enough. All right. We dated very briefly and I couldn't stand her and I broke it off. But she showed me a chapter from her werewolf shit. Oh, she wrote a werewolf book and it's totally the main character is totally her. And she's surrounded by hot werewolf boys. And in this chapter, they go out for a night on the town. This is girl masturbation bullshit. And they tried to put this into comics, man. As if that would like go well with superhero boy shit. They just crammed it in, just like with Star Wars. They were like, we got to feminize Star Wars too. Like girls better be into this shit or else. Like they ruined these like golden franchise. It's insane. Anyway, I read her chapter, guys. It was really funny. It made me realize how different. The point of me bringing this up, it's not just to poke fun. The I realized after reading that how different men and women are about their fiction. And you can write those cool fiction things that men and women get into. Like I think men and women liked Walking Dead. I could be wrong. I think they liked reading Walking Dead. There's those comics that cross over and become the cool thing, and then suddenly some women join in finally once some Instagram hoe tells them to. But no, for real, the chapter was like her getting ready, and she kept mentioning all the brands. She was, I put on these shoes by Dolce Gabbana or some shit. I don't know. Is that a brand? Sounds like one. Sounds gay like one. And then, and then like she goes out with the werewolf boys in a like tricked out Escalade. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of stuff girls fantasize about. We don't fantasize about this shit. Like, what heels was I wearing when I went to the club with the boys and that's girl shit. And then they were like, we're gonna put that into like a Wolverine comic. Deal with it. And you're just going, what's with the attitude? We would have welcomed you if you just wrote a killer yarn. Give us a good story. Like, we're not against you. Why are you against us? Anyway, I'm going off, but I hope you guys learned something from that little ranty rant. So we need more original characters and more far out situations that are entertaining. Okay. We need new original characters that resonate with the world. Not just America, baby. Maybe actually with just America, because we'll start there. And then that's when the rest of the world goes, oh, what's America into? They're into this. Well, this is cool. Hey, I will check this out. So we're going to say not even the world. We're going American, baby. We're going America. Fuck yeah. It's called the Gulf of America now. Welcome. Welcome. Here's your free firearm and your free steak. And enjoy your stay. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Higher standards. If you suck, you're not standard. Okay. So what's our response need to be? Higher standards, story and art standards for our books. I know I'm kind of like going up the thing instead of down. Sorry. I'm just an ADD guy floating around jamming. Let me jam, man. Let me jam, man. All right. And then, so higher standard story for our books and encourage, let's add to this, encourage and help others to achieve those standards, those goals. No, those standards. We're going to repeat the word, right? Higher story and art standards for our books and encourage and help others to achieve those standards. More adherence to good story. Our response to this needs to be to learn, capital motherfucker, learn story craft inside and out. I'm going to put learn visual story craft inside and out. Okay. That's pretty good. Learn story craft inside and out and encourage others again. Learn it as well. Critique will be important. Critique is the only way. So when you're an artist, you get what you're doing and other people won't get it, and that's okay. But real critics will help you make your work better. They just will. Because you get tunnel vision. You start to think everything you make is just perfect and good the way it is. And then someone's outside perspective could wake you up and make you go, oh, actually, that isn't that good. That actually could be a little bit better. Okay, no social justice bullshit. Yeah. Okay, their art comes out faster and in many cases is better than us, more efficient, fast way of storytelling, black and white on cheap paper, big tomes, many stories for your money. Fuck. What does our response to this be? Maybe I'm totally wrong on this. Crowdfund larger books with high-end art and story and new heroes we care about. I mean, that's I don't know. There's probably a better response. I haven't thought. I'm just off the top of my head on this, guys. What do you think? Crowdfund larger books with high-end art, stories we care about, starting from book one. Editors are yes men who gave up on the next big thing. Yeah, that's true. Okay, what are we at now? 5? No, we did 5. Their editors are the real deal and obsessed with being the guy who put out that one mega hit. Our editors are yes men who gave up on the next big thing. Many of them aren't storytellers. So what does our response need to be? We need iron fist editors who don't say yes, who help shape our stories. Why did it give it a why? I'm trying to the best that they can be. Is that good? I mean, I'm an intense editor. I like having editors on my stuff. I used to not like it. I felt like he was the guy who corrects your spelling and then goes, "Good job." But now I'm working with real editor and it's so I think it's going to make my work better than anyone's. Like Rerun Man's going to be better than anything anyone's done in Comicsgate. It's just going to be better. You're going to get hooked. You're going to get addicted. It's one of the coolest stories. The visuals are going to blow your mind. Oh, I can't wait. So we're at 7. Story starts at book 1, no arcs. Okay. New characters starting at book 1. That's what we got to do. No more recycled heroes. We treat our heroes like you know how people treated gods and they'd write the sagas of the gods and they go on and on. And you can read up on them online and everything. But I'm going to tell you guys flat out. I love superheroes. I know some people are like lame, and a lot of people see them as lame, and that's part of why they read manga again. um, we, I would be honored to write any of the big superheroes and do something interesting and out of the box with them, something that makes them stand out and makes them like a cool character that comic fans can root for and talk about and enjoy. I feel like it still would be a very daunting task to do that. And I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I get to do my own original guys because they've recycled them so much. It's like cafeteria food being just rearranged and served again the next day. It's just fucking weird. Where are we at? We at 8? All right. Stories feel fresh because they're new while superheroes are the same characters over and over again. Okay. We just talked about this. um New characters. We already said this. We already said this is one of our commandments. Um No diversity. What should we do? We need to move on from the search for diversity. I just read Magic number 1. The Magic characters is becoming more popular. The Magic character has been a favorite of mine for years. She's great, and she finally gets her first number 1 book, and I read it, and it was just a kind of generic paint by number book, like very ABC, very like, let's just set up the plot for the first book. But there's no getting into Magic as a character or liking her more or anything. It's done by a woman who they say is like the hot up and coming thing. She hasn't written that many books, but she was part of a diversity initiative, man, which is partnered with some group called Ally. Like, I think it was the diversity initiative that Dwayne McDuffie set up that was originally for blacks, but they've had to like diversify. Sorry. I am so sorry. But no, for real, like they had to diversify and then they had to have white girls in there. And then this white girl got through and she's the first person who gets to write Magic number 1, like not the real badass people who know what they're doing. Move on from the search for diversity. Only the best get hired. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, Rule of cool over what else? What do we do over? I don't know. I'll call it 3D assets. See those in comics. It's just kind of a metaphor for stiffness and generic. I'll say slash genericism. Totally misspelled the fuck out of that because I'm awesome. Oh, just generic shit. How about that? How's that for eloquence? All right. We have to make our comics more stylish, yes, and cool than manga. I like to take manga's action and brutality and mix in my form of witty, fun storytelling. I remove the extended scenes, but have my fights tell stories. What about the fights? We need cool fights. They have cool fights. We need cooler fights. Fights aren't imagined. native anymore. It's boom, bap. See you later. I want to be. If I don't imaginative anymore. All right, those are some of my comments there. We got past 10. We did it. We have our what manga's beating us at. Is there like other things? Are there other things? What else could I put? It's 25 minutes in. Oh man. That means I'm gonna have to end this soon. Well, it's been fun just laughing a bit and thinking about this in front of you guys. What do you think? Let me know. I appreciate you tuning in. I think we can do it. I have a very America can do attitude. I have a feeling we have a golden age ahead of us that we need to build together with fun and hard work to better ourselves and to help others better themselves at becoming better storytellers. I don't want us to lose our storytelling. I want us to be, I don't know, I want some threats from America to come out again. Like artists that other people from the, in Europe and Japan look over and go, hey, that's cool. Hey, what's that? I want that. That's kind of cool. We're going to outdo them, all right? We're going to outdo them. We're going to do it better. It's harder, faster, stronger. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I'll help. I'll do my little tiny part, my little corner here. Make you guys some tutorial videos, tell it how I see it, and stay true. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. I'll see you again. Stay true, like and subscribe and all that shit. I'll see you next time.
Von's Haunted Castle.